You know, I'm getting ready to, do some work, do my workout, but I really need to, get this off my chest. The footage from the body cameras of those officers giving us the sounds on the Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, I'm looking for the other one. Where is it? Oh, okay, here you go. I got them both. All right. I'm just going to do a few of these pull-ups. But I just saw the yeah, I'm on my scooter, so anyway. Let me just address, this thing about what Rex Tillerson just, his press briefing and everything. That was great, okay? And I'm really getting fed up with all of this. I know that the thing's on in the background, but it has to be on. I'm on Fox News Channel, or I should say call them the Fox Clueless Channel, because whoever just got on there with, after he did the one report, it's incredible, this thing about the morons, okay? He was asked, and he answered that he will not, it's not tolerated, okay? I'll tell you who the morons are. I'll list them one by one, and you're going to be surprised to my reasoning why. All right? Okay? The morons. Okay? Donald Trump, our president, yours and mine, okay? He's doing his best. And at every turn, okay, at every single turn, he's been set up to fail. Okay, he's not getting any help from anybody. All right, and the biggest morons are all of you media. Okay, let me go backwards and start basically with an interview. Okay, for some of those who've seen my last YouTube from last night, I was out and I was coming home from Publix. Okay, and I had my light on and I was testing it and everything, and it was great. So you can see it and look on the other, and hopefully you'll see it. But when I got home, it was right before 8 o'clock, and I had it on the Clueless channel, I call it, FCN, Fox Clueless News. Okay, the story with Martha McCallum. Okay, and I am very critical, because so far it's not the first time that she's done it, and others have done it. But I am very critical when it comes to this. Okay, if you're going to have, she was interviewing, I saw just a tail end of it. She was interviewing Karl Rove. Okay, and all of a sudden, if you get a chance to look at it, and you'll pick up on the things I do. First of all, everybody, she doesn't seem too interested in she's acting like, oh, she's got to do the story. Oh, and it's such a headache to do it. And then we're on time, we have the time limit and everything else. Okay? Martha McCallum, has poor time management. Okay? Don't you have a delay switch or something that you can do something and not look so stupid, Martha McCallum? Okay? Maybe you should go back to the day shift and work with your buddy there that you left. When it was supposed to be for 100 days, but oh gosh, Fox just needed to get things done a certain way. Now I can be critical, but okay, moron one, Martha McCallum. Okay, poor time management. Number two, the rest of the media. Okay, the rest of the media, they're going crazy. Okay, you're all a bunch of morons. You're so into yourselves, and you can't be into yourselves. Okay, all right. When you're supposed to report the news, you're not supposed to be the news and make the news. Okay, you got a bunch of whiny, crazy, whiny stupid, pathetic people that are in Democrats. Number two, all the Democrats and the rhinos. Okay, you had from day one. All right, you're saying, oh, you couldn't agree on anything. Well, let me tell you something. It was you knew from November, the night after, the night of the election. Okay, going into Wednesday morning, you knew that you had a job to do. Okay, from that day. Okay, I can understand whatever rules and stuff you have. Okay, but you're a bunch of morons. You get the job done. Okay, all right. And the rest of the morons in this order: Jimmy Kimmel. He's the biggest moron. Common sense. Okay, he doesn't have the numbers straight. If you saw the numbers were all wrong. What he said, because he said, they had. He just said the victims 527. Well, there weren't 527 victims. Still in the hospital. There were the 59 dead, plus the 527 victims that are still in the hospital. And you have the crime scene and everything else. You have reporters asking stupid questions. They need to go back to Journalism 101, okay? If you need, we have this thing called this whole news cycle now that's just totally off the chain, okay? It's gone bonkers. And there's a bunch of fake news, but there's more. The clueless news channel, I call them now, because everywhere you look, we're short for time, and Karl Rove is in the middle of doing, and I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, let the man speak. And then when they cut away Martha McCullum, she cuts it away, and she doesn't act into. You should always be on the job. You should always act professional. She's not acting professional. She needs to get off the show and do something else. Okay? Now, there again. When you're going, we had a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of things that are going on right now with Nevada. And yes, I have the Las Vegas hat on, and I have it on for a reason. Okay? Because I'm with you. I'm with them. And God love them, they've been through hell and back. All right, so what am I? And if I'm excited, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really hyped up because that press conference and everything, and their concentration was the first question out of the box was, well, why didn't you, what did you call him a moron? Okay, well, he answered the question. So then after the conference went off, the commentator was asked. He came on and he says, well, he really didn't answer the question at all. All right, now who's the moron here? Okay, think before you speak, because you really look small, just like all the people on MSNBC, really small people. Okay. So if you're going to get up and do something, put your money where your mouth is. Okay? Jimmy Kimmel, he's getting his writers, and he doesn't even credit his writers, who is Chuck E. Cheese Schumer, which is just totally incredible. At least give the credit to Democrats for giving him the information, because at one point the other night, and it's just getting bad to worse. Okay, the disrespectful. You guys got to stay in your lane. Stick to comedy, and stick to your writers for comedy, because the writers that you're getting for your political views aren't it. It never happened with Johnny Carson. Okay, and it may have happened from time to time, but not every single night. And give it a rest on Channel 4, okay? and all this thing with gun control and everything, this wouldn't have changed anything. Okay, blaming it on guns, and then Hillary Clinton comes out of Hillary Rotten Clinton. She comes out of her cocoon, and you know, there's nothing that could have been done. Okay, what was done was done. The first responders responded. Okay, they got it together, and they gave it. They were remarkable. They got there and prevented. Consider this. It was what? Supposedly, and I can only go by what the numbers I hear. Okay, now the I mean, there was 22,000 people at the concert, supposedly, right? Out of 22,000, and God forbid, you know, there was 59 killed, roughly 60. And when I say 60, because from what I'm gathering, that wasn't including the cowardless decision of that stupid idiot who decided to take his own life. Okay, and now the interview, and I guarantee you, this interview with the family, okay, putting the dots in front of their, it's like, you know, putting this right in front of the face and doing the interview with, so you couldn't really see the face, and it was sort of blurred out. I'm doing it in a different fashion, but the faces were blurred out of the sisters, okay? How idiotic is that? If you're gonna do a report, you do a report. If they don't want to be seen, don't do the report. It doesn't make sense. Now they got bigger problems. They're not only having to, they got one of the biggest, hugest crime scenes in Nevada's history, in Las Vegas's history. They have leaks with photos and stuff that are out there. Okay, it's incredible. Morons, all right? And you idiots are part of the problem. The idiots, okay? The idiots, the idiot media. Get your stuff together, okay? Martha McCollum, I got news for you. Okay, you gotta get better time management. All right, if you don't know how to do it, if you don't know how to fit 30 seconds into 30 seconds, or a minute, or 2 minutes into 2 minutes, we'll find somebody that can. Okay, I mean, years ago, I used to do that in the radio and broadcast, and you knew how to make a 30-second commercial, a 60-second commercial, or whatever it was. But and you had time delays. Okay, you can have live news, but you do have to you do have a switch. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen, but the morons, they're the Democrats, Hillary Clinton, Hillary Rotten Clinton. That's all there is. There's nobody else. Okay, I said it. I think I've said enough of it. I hope, and I think you know where I'm coming from. So yeah, I did my little workout. It was a little workout, but I just had to get it off my chest because look at the media. Okay, y'all got to stay in your lane. Go back to journalism 101, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get it right. Okay? All right. Las Vegas, we love you. God bless America.